issues que te afecta ka natin aquí na Pueblo de Zamboanga. Katalog ka des que de Vivienda de Zamboanga, día 21 de enero 2020 y aparece el de ustedes ese programa favorito de esta tarde, el Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Como siempre de ustedes servidor, aquí en el micrófono, Ronnie Lido po lamang naman junto con ustedes. And of course, hindi kompleto natin grupo sinuay, el de usted, the guy with the killer smile, Al Hamti.
Buenas Ron, buenas mga bisinos. How do you do? Siyempre, di amonogamiento nung kagat si Hyperde. Y wala na po sa utos ng sumot. Kimulamente kita todo. Este día, mañana, next week, next month, next year. Y hasta cuando join us mga bisinos por medio de ustedes mga opinion, reaction, suggestion, talian mga numero flash na de ustedes mga screens 0966-397-8540 or 991-2970 or 991-2971. Welcome, bienvenidos na de ustedes favorito programa donde acción derecho na Dateline Teleradyo.
Anyway, querido Vivienda de Zamboanga, para principiar con este programa esta tarde, el noticia que está aquí ahora es la atención del entero ciudad de Zamboanga a este breaking news que está saliendo en la frontera nacional, que aparece y descubrí de más reciente que tiene ya coronavirus allí en Cebu City, que confirma usted de más reciente, donde gane el Departamento de Salud a investigar con ese caso de un 5 años bata, quien ya viaja desde Filipinas, desde para aquí na Filipinas, desde Wuhan, China. Este bata ya test negative for MERS and SARS, but tested positive for an unidentified strain of coronavirus. That being said, we would like to get in contact with our City Health Officer, Dr. Dulce Amor Miravite, no kay considerando red flag este kay El Cebu, el proximidad at kalatan kina syudad de Zamboanga, bien cerca lang ngayon.
I don't know Ron, si pakilaya ba si tawag obtain niya si coronavirus? Viral or...
Well, this is a virus. Again, viral is it, and it can be spread by coughing or pansin, no? El mismo kalentura lang ako din magpasahan siya. So, we are very concerned about this. And in fact, debe siguro, kay considerando que Chenia ya identifica posibilidad del coronavirus na Cebu, bastante razón también para poner kita el alert level también na mismo aeropuerto di aton y también na mga entry points del ciudad de Zamboanga como allí na Pantalan donde puede chequear kung aquello que tiene o con síntomas de calentura o cosa con allí para hindi man spread out the disease aquí ka natin right now, in fact, el mismo stock exchange ara ya baja ngayon porque salang ko siya na presensya del coronavirus. No? So, we are very concerned about this. We'd like to get in contact with Dr. Dulce Amor Miravite what mitigating measures can be adopted, no? Ako sa propósito que puede hacer también, I don't know if Dr. Dulce Amor Miravite has been updated already by this breaking news that came in from Cebu City, no less than the Department of Health Secretary Duque confirmed this que el 5 años bata que está viajado desde Wuhan, China para aquí na Pilipinas, él confirmado tiene esta enfermedad, ¿no? So we have on the line right now, Doctora Dulce Amor Miravite. Doctora Dulce Amor Miravite, buenas tardes contigo.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Sí, we are very concerned, Doctora, no kay ara tiene breaking news sa kita sali, que ya descubrí que tiene daw kita coronavirus confirmado allí na Cebu City, no? Now, granting the proximity of Zamboanga to Cebu, y bien manada kita mga viajeros kita viajan desde Visayas para aquí kanaton, tiene ba kita posibilidad o cosa ba mitigating measures que puede adoptar el City Health Office para confrontar con esta posibilidad del spread de este caso de enfermedad?
Or entrada de la enfermedad
No,
en la ciudad.
Sí, sure, no. El Department of Health, siya gani kita as a mechanism, especially with LD aton quarantine, para ta pwede kita man monitor LD aton points of entry. See, so, and aside from that, gani, siya naman kita mechanism na di aton mga hospitals, para if ever siya gani say high index of suspicion di ato na siya sila travel, especially from China, no? Sina, pwede kita, and then siya mga respiratory symptoms.
Mhm.
So, pwede kita man monitor and pwede kita kanila man isolate.
Ali ba na aeropuerto, pati na pantalan di aton, itambian na mismo bus station di aton, doktora? Pwede ba kita ponili el mga personajes tamen di aton para man monitor si tiene mga gente que tiene síntoma de calentura o posibilidad del síntoma de este coronavirus, pwede kita na más temprano tiempo para con la entrada dila para que na syudad.
Pwede kita sa assessor, no? So, although niya gani kita mga work coordinating with gani di aton mga personnel na di aton point of entries. So, nasita pa kita man sit down gayod para mira al possibility akal siya gani kita, no? If ever, pwede kita man thermoscan so that si siya na ta-entra, igol
Sí.
ato, no? Si siya na fever and sina. So, we're talking about this possibility, sir. Si pwede kita man acquire ko neste equipment. Pero,
Cosa mga symptoms sa doktora? Do we have any information about this? Kaya dol unidentified strain este nuevo klase de enfermedad, no? So, tiene ba kita advisory kita sa lekon ng DOH si what should we be looking for?
Amo nga ganito kaldaabla, no? Este strain del aton virus, no ay pagat kita kon este studya because nuevo lang gani kita siya sabi. El cosa lang kita sabi is family del di aton SARS virus, no? Coronavirus le. So di aton el virus tan el virus tan cause ko na severe acute respiratory syndrome, coronavirus tamen le. So, ang mga symptoms would be fever, flu-like, no? Fever, cough and cold, pwede body mali, and sina. And then,
Who are more
fevers.
susceptible to this, doktora?
The more susceptible group would be sure the very young and the very old and those who are immunocompromised. But with what we see gani, maskin si very infectious virus, so pwede taman din na healthy human beings, no? Maskin hindi gani immunocompromised. Si chene transmission, si chene opportunity for transmission, and pwede gani saka enough number of the virus to be able to cause the infection. So, pwede pa siya. So, may kita taada if ever gani high index of suspicion, especially chene travel gani abroad, no? So, and then chene gani este signs and symptoms and sina. So, high index of suspicion niya kita. And monitor kita si. And then, tablagan kita to always practice di aton cough etiquette, no? So, si chene kita to, si chene kita cough and colds gani. So, we have to cover our mouth, no? Cover our nose, si tanhachi or tatose, and then practice regular hand washing.
Sí. El makamiedo si doktora si como por ejemplo na aeroplano to. Kaya si tiene lang yung uno tatose, you're in a close environment, you can easily pass the disease to one another inside an airplane, and then when you land, you start communicating with others ali. Pronto pasahan del klase ng enfermedad, di ba?
Yes, correct, sir. So, por eso gani, we have to really, although niya gani kita sa mga group, no? Niya kita mga meeting gani with our, the aton point of entries, but we really have to institute gani, especially niya kita case, to really establish that measures pakilaya kita that pwede man prevent ko neste.
Cosa interventions ustedes puede implementar, doktora? En tal caso que buyag-buyag lang, we have to be prepared for the worst. But if a case is identified here, kanato na syudad de Zamboanga, so what interventions can the City Health Office do to stop the spread of this disease?
So, for example, ang sinadya case, sir, so nasita kita man isolate kung di aton index case so that we will be able to monitor and kita mga close contact, no?
So, may dapat quarantine?
Si no? Para pwede kita man monitor.
Yeah, el Bureau of Quarantine ba diato neste doktora activated ya ba with this breaking news from Cebu City?
Yes, sir, no? As always, si Chene kita mga ansina outbreak mo, it's been a couple of days and weeks before Chene gani kita news kay Chene na China. So, LD aton Bureau of Quarantine, Chene taman sila mga precautionary measures taas
I see.
to monitor para to make sure na at least hindi kita pwede asa entraan na di aton place, no?
Doc, ba mga equipments namang kwento to, are they available now? And kung kita man set up na mga aeropuerto di aton?
Scanners.
Every day, kita flight from Cebu.
Si thermoscanner di aton, sir, hindi pa siya available, no? So, ano di aton is more on mira lang kita, no? Pakilaya, si pwede kita kunele man procure because chenele mga requirements gani hindi kita sa budget, pakilaya kita man, no? Pero work out kita siya with our mga point of entry.
So how do we prevent the entry of coronavirus? Again, todol dia kita flight from Cebu, ma'am.
So, nag-iamon mga point of entry, stop nire kita, no? So, si Chene gani, pwede man check, no? So, or high index of suspicion lang gat sir.
I see. Sa layuan natin sa doktora, they're trying their best to work on a vaccine for this new kind of strain of this virus. Chenya ba kita information? Si Chenya ba success ko na sa kanya bakuna kay kung sila para desa klase?
Este kasi strain, sir, del nuevo coronavirus, nuevo lang gani. So, hindi pagayot kita sabi pakilaya ang characteristic, no? So, we really have to study. Pati si kita vaccine, hindi le dayon-dayon lang, no? It will take years kasi nasita kita man,
testing.
Man test and see na. So the most that we really can do is si Chene to konosi gani estaba na Chene history of travel and then Chene gani is the mga signs and symptoms, so man refer man check yun, or we really have to take our part gani to practice the aton cafe etiquette.
How deadly is this disease, Doktora?
So, as akademira gani kita na China, no? Mucho ya Chene, hindi man todo ya muri. So, pero, tapos din naman cause severe respiratory manifestations gani di aton. So, we still, lang syempre kita, no? We have to take care na hindi kita sa Chene because no kaya gani kita Chene stay.
Ansina.
Alright.
Because it can lead to death.
Pakilaya sa tamang contaminate, Doc. Viral o nisita Chene contact na gente?
Sabi sila ako before, no ay pa human-to-human transmission. Pero ara gani, with the study Chene yan, no? From si carrier to, pwede to gani man tapon ko neste. So,
kitang biyahe to na aeroplano, entonces, is it wise for us to wear a mask? Para
no? That's part of our prevention. Pwede kita man mask because we don't know gani can el cough and colds, and sometimes el otro maskin cough and colds hindi gani tausa sila mask, no? And then
should airlines
cough out.
Should airlines also be cautious about this, considerando que l'altro día te imbarca kita na aeroplano, kaya kita sali afuera del aeroplano que chenella que dol quería salir el buho pesita tose. Pero no sabio, el mismo cuando el aeroplano ne vamos con la kasanga na yung Pep, no puede nito imbarka na aeroplano.
Yeah, so sir, pwede kita siya man bring out ganit na di aton mga airlines, pero it's going to be policy change ganit ila, but we can bring it out ganit, no? So si for example, tanira to or mismo gente gani, no? Si siya kita cough and colds kita mismo tan mas, pero hindi man si kita taas some are not mindful about it ba, no? So but we can we can bring that up na di aton mga airlines. So we will also take note of that.
Doc, again, everyday flights yato na Cebu. So will you be sending a team to our airport to have the passengers from Cebu check?
Yes, no. So we will be coordinating with our airport authority personnel and our quarantine, sir.
Well, we do have a lot of container vans that bring in ukay clothes from China also and from other parts of Asia. Can this disease be passed on through clothing? When ese virus?
So, since nasabi pagat kita ay characteristic del virus, so nasabi kita sita pwede naman thrive gani na di aton clothing. What we know now is pwede gani from human to human yan, no?
Mm-hmm.
So, but still we have to take precaution. So,
yeah.
Yan.
Because I remember el bubonic plague, nakamesa to puede estar el enfermedad, di ba? Di pa puede pasar a otro. So, importante say that we have to look into all this because this is still an unknown disease as of this time, no? So, anyway, it's a matter of concern, and I think with Dr. Dulce Amor Mirabite Ali at the helm, we are confident that some mitigating measures are already being put into place para confronta con esta posibilidad que el entrasikikan natin na syudad de Zamboanga. Doctora, muchas gracias por el tu tiempo de aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Yes, thank you, Sir Ron.
Sí,
Good afternoon.
Okay, so si Doctora Dulce Amor Mirabite que do viviente de Zamboanga, el reaction de suyo que ponía ahora el City Health Office también, el ponía doon sila, no, el mga personajes na mismo aeropuerto diato na mga pantalan, ita mga otro entry points pa sa syudad, como na mga bus stations para checkya kung aquello que tiene síntomas de calentura o patose, no? Y ojalá también el mismo mga airlines diaton, kita miro ta deskel ta tiene tatose que lo mismo salía el buhok pe si tatose, siguro pwede ba, sir? Pwede ba kami mandilihan na kami flight, otro flight na?
Hindi ka pwede ron.
Antes kung uso
But,
ng SARS,
you can because it's health reasons, ha?
It depends on the passengers. Debe personal.
Mila ganito nung pwede kumanda po na aeroplano.
I remember antes, kung uso ng SARS, kaya sila scanner na airport.
Yes.
Kada tapas at pwede sila mira, ano sila kung mga
Tama kami
passengers.
kapreguntan din natin kung doktora, si Chene Baeli Team Alina Airport. Chene man daw, she will be sending a team there. Airport. Kay everyday flight dato na Cebu, di ba? Chene kita sa flight from Cebu.
Diba Cebu, China namin flight to Hong Kong or China.
You don't need a very high-tech scanner to be placed at the airport. All you need is a tympanic thermometer and a personnel from the Department of Health or City Health Office to take the temperature of those getting in.
Basta medyo alto-alto temperatures, quarantine
set them to the side and let them have in the
quarantine da yun. Bago nel gente.
Okay, dilikaw kita si como por ejemplo, identifikaw yan ng Cebu, de pasa para kita natin, no? Na kwan kita no? Anyway, kaya bibigyan na sa Zamboanga, Al, I think that you will be happy with this news. Kay el mismo before antes de todo, welcome na kita pala ito amigo kina Miko Tao. Si Ricky Lim is with us this afternoon. Kaya bibigyan na sa Zamboanga. Ben estira mga tuwa na elitsura.
Sí, buenas tardes también, señores Ronnie and Al. Yan po ko lang iatras sa kay Muchugad Line Dance Alina Camino.
Sina?
Siyempre,
Kung hipachoy.
Kung hipachoy gali, prepara pa na dia 25, Al, kung sa ba dito yung kutumbre, Kwanse, para na Chinese New Year.
By the way, we will show Lion Dance or Dragon Dance. Lion Dance ba?
Lion
Dance. Akin na programa, Lego, alas 3 mga bisinas.
Beneki ka na ito na mga kusa pa kusa pa mga dancers daton ki de Wuhan mga tesos.
No, de Chonghua.
De Chonghua.
Chene de St. Joseph.
Siyempre,
Chene pa di otro lugar.
Ricky Lihim here, being a Chinese, no, will guide us. Kosa si
Sabi ba ito sa mga tradition, Ricky?
Si El Lion Dance, si Docente lang, Tabayla, amo kay Lion Dance. Si El Dragon Dance, sa Kabin Largo at mucho
Solo-solo.
Si Solo-Solo, si actually Docente kasi.
And it is supposed to spell prosperity.
Si.
We are here to welcome
evil,
the year of the metal rat.
Kung sa ba ara el year na Chinese?
Metal rat daw.
Metal rat.
Kasi kung Carol Jean, Metal Rat Aura.
I don't know si sabi mo tamin si Ricky ko sa si Karen. Kung hepatsoy, kung yaton mga hermano y hermana Chinese.
Ito pa, kung hipachoy para contigo, kaya sinyo buwan notisya para contigo. El daton congresista Javo Ledesma Jimenez.
Ay, na good news.
Ya tenía conferencia junta con el mismo jefe del LUA. Concerning con el problema diaton aquí na ciudad de Zamboanga. We will have an update about that later on. Kay Esperanzao, el man delegado ng update aquí, el mismo congresista all the way from Manila, via teléfono también, ¿no? Y después de eso también, a las 3:30, Esperanzao también, que el man junto con natin si Teniente General Cirilito Sobejana, an update on that ongoing operation contra con este mga miyembro de la Busaya, que según, ¿no? Yaman kidnap ko na kalma Indonesiano, y el actividad también de este mga Busaya pa ahora, que tiene ya podemos uncover el intelligence aton, que mal plano de este Busaya también para crear excluyendo desde Lina Basile niya po sila sabi que tiene plano para creado excluyendo ng mga major cities aquí na southwestern Mindanao. So, we'd like to get more information about that later on from no less than Lieutenant General Cirilito Sobejana, el Western Mindanao Commander diaton. But anyway, around datos, querido Bibete Zamboanga, takia, no, hindi mo kita demora tiempo, kay na linya, el diaton congresista Javo Ledesma Jimenez ese tiempo. Congresista Javo Jimenez, buenas tardes contigo.
Sí, buenas tardes contigo, Ronnie. Buenas tardes, pueblo zambogueño. Y otra vez, gracias por esta oportunidad.
Yeah, I hope we didn't catch you at the very, kasi pa bien busy dito tiempo yun ng mismo Kongreso. But where are you at this point in time?
Nakikita na opisina di atun, preparing for the session at 3 p.m. today. And we're also waiting for the final instruction because tomorrow, as announced by Speaker Alan, Peter Cayetano, we will have our session in Batangas. So we will...
Ya principio ba sa este plano di suyo que nakada probinsya at tuloy ko na este session del Kongreso?
Is this the start?
Well, this is obviously, if you sabi makita know what happened to Taal,
Okay.
so perhaps to also look into the situation del mga evacuation centers and to show solidarity and humanhunto kita con el mga biktima del eruption. So it's expected really kay manada dito mga members del House will be going to Batangas tomorrow.
I see. Congresista Principia kita, let's go to the matter at hand, and I'm sure Al is so excited to know about this. What was the result of your meeting with the LUA head this morning?
Jesse Lapus.
Ay, Sir Al, buenas tardes contigo. Sí, actually, no, pwede kita habla bien bonito el meeting we had with the administrator din LUA. Habla pa nga nila, in 2007, he was also a member of the House with Mayor Beng. For example, si Ma'am Beng datong kongresista for District 1. So, if you ask me, in reaching, manada kita information niya sabi, and mas manada pa kita ko sasabi for future plans that they atun for the city of Zamboanga in relation to water district. So, what is very, para kumigo, no, what is very important, hearing from the administrator, for example, na issue del removal of the general manager Alina Datun Water District. As he explained, it rests entirely talisan na mano del membros del board of directors Datun with Water District, whether or not to fire him on the simple reason of loss of trust and confidence. Just to be clear, Sir Ronnie, Sir Al, no? We are not pressuring, I'm not influencing the decision of the board, but just to relay the information, ansin na lang a reason perhaps that the general manager may be fired. In fact,
did you articulate to him, Congressman, the dissatisfaction of the consuming public here in Zamboanga with the management of the water district?
Yes. In fact, Sir Ronnie, Sir Alno, yan explain kita po nila. Of course, he knows about it and hunto gani, igol gani din mo ng opinion na issue del, for example, ng land revenue water of 62% at least. So, gusto gani kita pen sa mga pilyo pilo sa Buangueño ka naton, baka alin ang non-revenue water of 62%, alin sa negosyo los demás. So just imagine this translates to millions of pesos on a monthly basis alone, kaya tapar din on water district. And tablangan nila, as he explained, for example, in 2018, in the case of Cagayan de Oro Water District, the general manager was fired by the board. Uno reason nila, because of loss of trust and confidence, she was, kay Mujer Magallanes general manager at that time, she was disrespectful to the board. So, just imagine to na mga reason, sine poder para to fire a general. See, it's very simple. In fact, the issue obviously went to the Civil Service Commission, and the Civil Service Commission yan agree ko na decision del board when they fired the general manager. So what we're saying is that nasucede in other water district, nasucede that a general manager is fired by the board of directors, and it may not be a reason given ben komplikado ben ondo kat rason en kontra kita, and the civil service laws allows it. Loss of trust and confidence, amo lang yung rason.
So obviously the pressure right now is on the members of the board of the water district to either retain or fire Mr. Cachito Vasquez.
Yes, that's one avenue. That's one recourse kita, especially kita, and advocate kita for the removal of the general manager. Why? Again, just to emphasize, we are not removing him because of the water rates increase, but we are removing him for mismanagement.
Gross mismanagement.
Lugi el corrido de Daton Water District. It is a monopoly. It is getting water for free. Porque tan lugi el Daton Water District. So
is that the same opinion given by the Luwa chairman?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
He will just relate to us based on facts and circumstances, and tawi man le ko sa kita tabla kunele, and importante aquí, while it is true que talise na mano del miembros del board, the present composition, el bonito ali this early, while it is true that I heard some opinions being rendered by, I don't know if it's true by the chairman of the board, still he still gives his trust and confidence to the general manager. But number one, I would like to hear from him giving an official statement to that effect. And siguro, it's about time we demand, since naman na statement, then we demand to hear it from him, kunelagat mismo sali. And it may be his own opinion, meaning to say, it may not be reflective of the opinion of the whole membership of the board, because the majority decision will have to be made whether or not he will be fired, and that's on general manager.
There are 4 members of the board right now, sans the naming of a replacement of Fernandez. No? All right, Kong, I'd like to specifically know, si Tiene ba promise el administrator del Lua Contigo insofar as the possible approval of the water rate being asked by the water district mediante con el angal del mga consuming public, Congressman?
Well, even the schedule of the public hearing to be conducted sobre con el proposal del water district have yet to be made. No? So, sino pa-schedule when all the more, of course, the administrator cannot come up with a position whether or not to grant it. Kay uwi pa maliste. In fact, Sir Ronnie, I even showed to him yung picture kita. Akal ba pedaso papel? Yadali sila kalayat as a survey form.
We have a copy of that and we can put it on the air.
Ablagane si administrator del Lua, napaka-informal naman yan. So,
well, same comment here.
Yeah, so el teatro na, getting all this information from Lua, we have high hopes. Again, to be clear, todo kita sa Buangueño, at least 60% who consume water. We want water district to succeed. But right now, el pedimento de la Parlamento pago na presyo del agua, with a question na maneada del management, el mga bibentes tabla antes ustedes pidi aumento pago, kita ko na cambian el management.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure after these things will be made, we will get the support of the public para pwede kita introduce improvement ng water district.
I am sure you brought up the issue of the findings del Commission on Audit con el mismo water district yato na kinasiyudad de Zamboanga. Allá ba na diskusyon do ustedes con el Lua manager pan ba? Tiene ba posibilidad que debe investigar con el Anti-Corruption Commission, con este mismo Water District de Aton?
Well, I heard in this morning's interview, no,
Yes.
mismo con Attorney Luna, que tiene sila kwanto sa asunto, and then they're waiting for some documents to come from Lua for their purpose. So, siya blatut namin in the future whether or not an investigation will be made, in particular to the transactions involving Water District, that may happen. Pero if you ask me, Sir Ronnie, Sir Al, hindi kita nisisita espera pa kung este, no? Because the issues are very clear to us. Documents are very clear to us. The Commission on Audit have spoken. The financial viability of Water District obviously is in question. And over the years, we have been experiencing poor management, if not mismanagement.
Yeah, well, but the bottom line is the decision will have to rely on the members of the board. But if the members of the board seems to be dragging their feet on making this decision, is there enough pressure from the officialdom of the city and from the consuming public on the mismo board to make the right decision, or as well as the decision, the hard decision of either firing the manager?
Well, I am pretty sure the members of the board are aware of what is happening. They are aware of the comments that mga bibientes, and I'm sure they are not immune to it. They are listening to it, and from that, they will be able to make their decision. El diato niya lang pregunta, Ali, perhaps cuando ba el tiempo, I hope it will be in the soonest time, really, to discuss about these possibilities, about el clamor del mga bibientes, el comments del mga bibientes, el poor attendance at the very least, del public consultation should give worries to the members of the board, porque ansi na el suporta recibe sila even during the public consultation, menos siya kaya attende, manada pa kintang kontra. So I'm pretty sure, no, if you ask me whether or not a pressure needs to be made by the concerned official, para kumigo hindi naman sinisisita, but I'm sure with what we're doing right now, el efforts di atun, talaga man si kanila, and this will, in one way or another, no, really affect a decision that will have to be made by the members of the board. Again, to be clear, the decision will rely solely on the issue whether or not they still have the trust and confidence con el general manager. And it may be that the chairman, I don't know, si Chena ba si official statement, that he still supports the general manager, but obviously that is his personal opinion.
Okay, Kong, I don't know if ya pwede to initial ya pwede to sa initial reaction del administrator na mga facts kaya dali to kunele acerca el reception del mga gente con ese pedimiento nila ng water rate wherein no quiere el gente. Tiene bali initial reaction con ese asunto?
Yes, sir, Al. In fact, no, can relate naman kita information, bien poor attendance, yaplagan niyo. I wonder even, sir, why the public consultation was held on a Thursday, yaplagan si Sir Lapus. O bakit naman on a working day? Sana Sabado o Linggo nila ginawa.
Okay.
So, akin patawi kita mga comment, no? Kay alegre kita that we akin more or less igual el dato ng opinion, and mismo pa lang na schedule del public hearing, tamang tabla por kita no kasi Saturday or Sunday. And manata kita ko sa istorya pantap yan, no? But at the end of the day, abale, tulungan mo ang water district, tulungan ninyo ang water district kasi sa inyo yan. Okay. So I said, yes sir, precisely why we are doing these things, because we want to have a major turnaround as far as management is concerned.
I see. Now, that being said, will Lua delay action on increase kapitalisila, the 50%?
Well, again, no, even the schedule of the public hearing have yet to be announced by the Lua, so we do not know when they will have or when will they start with the public hearing sobre con ese proposito aumento presyo na agua. Pero daton, in the meantime, we continue to do what we're doing. We envía kita el importante mensaje, especialmente con mga ahensya envuelto y con mga persona. Tamira kita, pwede ayuda kanato no, na desisyon. At daton lang, let's not drag the issue. Let's not dilly-dally on this. This is very important. The issue of mismanagement, everybody will agree with us que amo ahora el problema del Daton Water District, and in anticipation of the loan, kikere sila of 800 million pesos. Initially, let me emphasize that, 800 millones de pesos initial pa lang kere sila man loan. si el management na mira kita hindi bueno el resulta del trabaho, then how can we trust them with that 800 million pesos? And eventually, amo tamen siya rason porque necesita aumento pago na presyo del agua.
Alright, Kong, you have cited the case in Cagayan wherein the GM has been fired by the board due to disrespect, no? Akel simple rason lang kel on loss of trust and confidence, disrespect lang. Much more akina water district daton, this is management. So therefore, you really think the board has to fire the general manager already, Kong?
Again, sir, just to be clear, we're not exerting pressure kanila, no? We respect them as an individual. But I hope at the end of the day, they're representing a particular sector. They're not there sitting on their own personal capacity, but representing a particular sector. So if I may suggest an unsolicited advice, siguro we start talking to our sector, kitalya ba, ako sa ba nila opinion, so that will help us in coming up with the decision. So, pero para pumigo again, Sir Ronnie, no, el decision debe hacer de pronto, y bien importante again, we all want water district to improve. Y mira man kita el datos, se presenta sila, cuánto billones de pesos necesita sila para man-improve con el daton na dila servicio del agua. So again, we have to trust. Give us a new management before we will give you all these things. Meaning, antes ustedes planya ke planya, kanya major turnaround kasi same people will be handling all these things.
Okay.
We will have the same result.
Okay, Congresista, worst case scenario, en tal caso que este mismo board, en vez de huir con el quejo del vivientes y el pedido para quitar ya con este mismo presente management, él soporta pa siempre con ese management y molesta, dale mira que taman ko walis pa con este mismo decision de este mismo management towards ese increase, making que it is unpopular and obviously from all indications el gente contra con ese, no? So what course of action should the city take at this point in time?
With all due respect, Sir Ronnie, no, I would not dwell thinking okay, perhaps they will not decide to fire him or not. But Aldimio lang, Sir Ronnie, no, we have a new member in the board who I'm sure kamira ka timbonamente kung sa tablan mga publiko. Mayor Sol rest in peace. The position of Ma'am Mila is now vacant, so we will expect a new member to come in. And of course, the three members. Of the three members, even we have one pwede kita consider who's still practically new as an appointee of the mayor. So I have high hopes. I have high hopes na composition del board diaton. I know they will be able to come up with a decision that is favorable, advantageous to all of us.
Okay. So, Congresista, aside from that, ese issue, meeting dito yung ng luwa, cosa pa otro importante asunto que puede tuliba también anunciar con el pueblo de Zamboanga?
Well, again, no, Sir Lapus is a former member of the House. Alegre kita kay datali tamin nila information kanaton, tapidi tamin nila daton ayuda sobre con el long delayed project namin of the water treatment facility di Ila. By law, this is already a requirement. Just to emphasize that that is a requirement already by law. And expected in the coming weeks or months, a memorandum will be issued by the DILG to those non-complying with the water treatment facility ng mga munisipyo or city. And yawi man kita mas temprano si Mayor Beng has put her efforts on this para pwede elemental water treatment facility. Itapitiganin pa si Sir Lapus, aumenta pa mas.
Yeah, was there a call, Congresista, for a review and a revisit of all this allegedly onerous contracts entered into by the Zamboanga City Water District with certain public private companies?
I will just finish the issue of the water treatment facility, Sir Ronnie. No? If you recall, in my first term as a member of the City Council in 2007, uno del mga privilege speeches diaton. At that time, I was begging already for the city government to put up water treatment facility. If needed, pagani ablayo, we should borrow or loan amounts for this purpose. And na-question din to you whether mga contracts in relation to the national issues aura, no? Of course, I will not dwell on that, no? Pero di aton lang aplagan ni Cesar Lapus, kapag ang kontrata disadvantageous sa atin lahat, considered onerous yan. Pag ang kontrata, makikita natin na imbes era favorable kung ang mga bibiyentes, pero favorable kung ang negosyante, di na lang ani man set example, that is considered onerous, and at the very least that should be reviewed and rescinded by the parties concerned. So, hindi lang actualmente el board ara ni Sita DCT whether to fire the general manager or not, pero as indicated even na mga COA audit report as of 2013, sa mga kwantos kontrata and mention el COA that needs to be reviewed by the board. So, they have to make a decision or two, but these are very important decisions that will affect the future of the Datong Water District and hence the supply of water in the city of Zamboanga.
Should the board pursue moves towards the refund of what has been paid to these private companies?
Again, without going to specifics, yes, and not only the refund that has been made, but including every time the contracting party do not comply with the obligations, then there are penalties provided for in the contract. Then water district should be aggressive in that issue, and they should collect whatever penalties that should be collected when contracts are not complied with. So, ansina debe, no? But if you recall, kondo yabungka sila el camino de aton for the pipe laying, that took them almost 3 years. Sa oras, pagkat mga portion, if you ask me, kung nakalpalan, debe, dila kontraktor, cover sila penalty, no? Pero,
as announced by the commissioner, uno ng mga commissioners del Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission, Attorney Manuelito Luna Enantes Aga, no? His commission is looking into the contract of water district with Prime Water following the revelation of the Commission on Audit that it is not serving well, no, inefficient performance del Prime Water. But anyway, Kong, have you clarified with Administrator Lapus, Kong, whether or not deberasal se po sa Taabla el Water District that LUA hindi daw ma-release el LUA kung el loan kay PD el Water District from ADB in the amount of 800,000 unless the Water District will increase LDL water rate. Have you clarified this, Kong?
Yes, that is very true, Sir Al. In fact, the major reason, this will not be admitted by General Manager Vasquez. Por eso yo mismo, mas nirecho alegre con ele, the major reason why they have to increase the rates of water is because of their loan application, 600 million pesos. Obviously, el king kanila dahil el revenue, hindi makanila dahil si base na dokumento man sa pila, el cash flow, projected cash flow for a certain number of years, hindi commensurate, hindi man pwede man comply na napago sila devolve with the loan. So this is obviously the reason. Again, they do not admit to this, but this is obviously the reason porque kaya sila si subil el presyo kay para man-approve nila loan. Initially pa lang let's emphasize that. Initial amount is 800 million pesos. This could go as high as 2 billion pesos, even 5 billion pesos. So, di atong pregunta, si hindi bueno manihada, baka kita pino yung pag-loan. O may kayo mo yung lang kita pago na agwa para pwede lang paga kung yung loan, tikiri sila sa ka.
Alright. I see. Okay. Anyway, unless you gentlemen siya na pa pregunta ko na itong progresista.
Yun, ay mas. I don't know with Ricky Lim. Junto ka na mo siya también, no? Kung si Ricky Lim.
Sí. Buenas tardes.
Si Kong, buenas tardes. The reason why sabi to akal tapidi usted akal ala na public hearing financial statement. Sino ay kali sila presenta? Sabi to kay Alia ay baka ay salikal obvious kay misgenetic at mismanagement. And from the financial statements sila sa sali, bakit the otro imbes na pidi sila water rate increase, baka ay man obvious kay genetic at mismanagement. Por eso I think that's one of the reason for kaya sila sa sali.
Well, I would expect, Sir Ricky, Sir Ronnie, Sir Al, after the process sila to away from our friends in the media, el clamor del público, at the very least, I would expect Water District to call for a press con That is their obligation. Sabi to, hindi lang siya to pribileo di ila lamang on press con, pero that is their obligation to call for a press conference and to explain, give their side on the issue. Todo kita, for example, what I'm telling them, what I'm saying to the public, si husto ba o hindi. Give their side on the issue para salin formal that ng publiko. And the way that they remain silent, sabi to, makabungol, di lang pagkasilensyo, mas tanduda al publiko, porque no puede explicar, y puede hablar verdad ka natin todo.
Si kanil kausa kita reklama, kaya si Policía de Obscurantismo de este Guate District. This obscurantism is terrible, and it goes to show that they have something to hide from the consuming public.
Well, I hope, number one, they will not have to wait for a rally to be called by the people. Number two, I hope naman sila esperanza kay mapasa pa kita resolution lamang kanila na kongreso kay makahuya si susidensi na. And I hope naman sila espera imbestiga pa ang mga ahensya del gobyerno diaton sobre kung mga transaksyon del daton water district. Some people have to make the necessary decision, and some people really have to give up their post. Dali kita chance. Manada, I'm pretty sure manada kung kiresipi ka naton na kapasidad para el kapasidad, no, el kapas para paske da embonamiento del daton water district.
Okay. With that, Congressista, would like to thank you for your participation aquí na programa de Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Claro, no, que tiene meeting con el mismo administrador de LUA, y donde gane ya hace más claro el mismo administrador de LUA que no hay impedimento para con el miembro del board para manfire con el mismo manager del Zamboanga City Water District, unless of course el mismo board of directors allí
baka nalinya pa. Kong, thank you so much otra vez.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you,
Okay.
Brother.
Okay, thank you very much, Congressista, no, por el tiempo aquí en el programa del Dateline Teleradyo. We'll be back, querido Viviente de Zamboanga, con este programa, el favorito, no hay otro sino el
Dateline Teleradyo.
Dunkin' Lunar New Year treat
Buy a big Mercado bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, President ng Bayan. Queensville International College. Enrollment is ongoing. Diploma program offered. Senior high school, no top-up. For inquiries, please call 955-5811 or 0917-770-6938. Visit them at Tomas Claudio Street, fronting RCBC Bank, Zamboanga City. Reserve your slots now.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with the bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' yan. Sari-saring Dunkin' sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Nasuliyan na, daghan ang bibilib sa kaepektibo sa talan Haplasius Oil.
Sud manginubo isip kargado. Ako kayo ang lawas. Kini may edad ta, andara sa titis ruma. Salamat na lang kay dunay talan.
Ako trabaho sa opisina, whole day nga mag-atubang sa computer. Resulta, may panahon nga manakit akong likod o kabaga. Naanda na ako nga haplasan na ako og talan. Hayahay kaayo ang epekto. Ayos kaayo ang soothing effect sa talan Haplasius Oil.
Huwag kang agribatisan arthritis o pagparakit sa trawasan sa talan Haplasius Oil.
Budget-wise Ayala, Sangali, and Santa Maria is now open and ready to serve you. Convenient to shop, affordable appliances, grocery items, housewares, school supplies, and more. Spacious parking area, the most convenient place to shop. Shop now and bring your family at Budgetwise Ayala and Budgetwise Sangali. We are serving you better. Soon to open, Budgetwise Talon-Talon. Budgetwise, pasok sa budget.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
setting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Kailangan natin mga Pinoy ang mga magsasaka 3 beses sa isang araw. Kaya naman, suportado ko ang mga magsasakang Pinoy. Binibili at kinakain ko ang produkto nila, lalo na ang bigas. Bukod sa masarap, ligtas pang kainin. Dahil kapag bigas Pinoy, mataas ang kalidad nito. Masarap na, safe pang kainin. Sa ating mga bayani magsasaka, suportado namin kayo. Sama-sama at tulong-tulong lang. Yes, Paka Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape, new flavors. So, you like this bar?
Cheers!
New delightful experience.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love's done.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, la presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV 11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
El hora a las 3:01 del tarde. El hora te lleva a ustedes al Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay may maraming anti-inflammatory compounds at antioxidant properties. Inaalis ang mga namamaga sa mga bahagi ng ating katawan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule na patunayan ng mga scientifico na makatutulong tanggalin ang mabagang arthritis, prostate problem, heart enlargement, asthma, sinusitis, pati liver, at iba pang karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule makatutulong upang maiwasan ang mga sakit. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule garantisado at epektibo. 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya at drugstores. Mirando siyempre kinaprograma de este Dateline Teleradyo que Bibia de Zamboanga. No sabi ko con este pronunciamiento por casa con este mga motorcycle taxi. Ayer ya habla que ya declaré sila kung como ilegal.
Ilegal.
Pero ahora el noticia otro también que daré do plazo para poder continuar mga motorcycle taxis para operar otra vez, ¿no? Aparece tiene intervención que sale en el mismo Senado, especialmente con la senadora Grace Poe. Quien ya contiene con ese. Por eso no sabe kita si porque después que llamando sila con Technical Working Group estudia, después declara que no hay razón para poder hacer legal con ese. Ahora otra también el palabra que está saliendo, ¿no? Motorcycle taxis will still be allowed to ply the roads of the metro as the transport department pilots program stays for now. A top official of the Technical Working Group made this announcement. Itutuloy po natin yan. We will, but then we will come up with guidelines. We will talk to the providers with guidance of the Transport Secretary Antonio Guardiola, chairman of the group studying the legality of the motorcycles for hire, said in an interview with the source. Now, el pregunta que diaton because there seems to be some inconsistency here when no less than Guardiola himself made the announcement yesterday morning that the operation of these motorcycle taxis are illegal. And they have only until next week para opera kay para sila ilang operation. Ahora, do diferente man tan el tono.
Flip-flop yun.
Kasi bin mutual yaron, yung kabaman installment ko ng motor. So, tamira yun si Senator Grace po, yamira le. Kasi pasa ko nesos mga gente, yung kabaman installment.
Well,
la vida dila. Ay, si katamira yun.
Government cannot go on flip-flopping on its decision.
De veras.
If you find it is illegal, it is illegal. Ano pwede kita dalhin sila for compromises? Makin quien científica aho sa comida pero kaya decidió de que illegal. Illegal.
Pati na insurance, hindi ka kaya man insure el mga non-life insurance agency.
Ese ka problema. Kaya kosa insurance pwede dali ko ng mga pasaheros.
Pwede kasi.
Mga insurance companies.
Hindi ka tadali. So, no pwede.
Pwede as a public company.
Ayer lang tiene disgrasya.
Por eso.
Uno de angkas.
Allí pa lang, no sabe kita, el client takore, el leaton ko allí, no? Este technical working group, no sabe que niya allí, yan, hace kalam con esto, después cambiar este pensamiento también, no? Hindi makita tabla que cuando si hace esta decisión a favor, hace decisión a favor, hace claro. Pero si hace esta decisión, depende sila, cosa como to si Mr. Miyagi, na karate kid, you karate do? Yes, okay. You karate don't? Okay. But you karate maybe?
Pero el sabi kita, el na-move it, siya mga kwanto politician na niya involved. Por eso tamira siguro yan labi at sila, dali pa kayo.
Por eso, you cannot flip-flop on your decisions. I hope our authorities here make a clear-cut decision kung siya ni kunasita mga taxi motorcycles di aton también. Aquí ka natin syudad de Zamboanga, as it is right now, illegal pasos.
Illegal,
aquí ka natin, el experimento ay lang na Manila. Hindi aquí ka natin na Rio 9. So, ese magabal-abal, whether you like it or not, puede pa con ustedes cuy el autoridad. El problema lang allí que la cuy el autoridad. Si tiene bastante personajes para cuy con eso, si
not only
illegal,
not only that, Ron, no? Actually, personalized. El problema para cuy does not lie on the numbers of on the numbers of personajes, but pakilay tumang establish kay ese angkas indeed pasahero si. Kay chinepes inkulay man si atrakan nila pulis. Cosa tu? Porque tu tangkat?
Atas pera lang.
Si sobrina kuntsabahan niya. Si sir, sobrina yo di kuan. Na, cosa man to asi?
Nisita siguro, muntagat sila.
Difícil para kinasama kay todo primo.
Na. So difícil mag-establish or mag-identify whether pasahero gani si o hindi para pwede sabi kay tamang abal-abal gani si motor. Kay usually ang sinarason atrakal pulis, Cosa si, sir, di mo yung si Tio, yan na lang yung sa kalya,
Si Kere sila kuib, aquí na Zamboanga, pronto lang kayo.
Pakilari.
Aquí donde na fire station, aquí donde going to Sukabon, talas sila tan standby. Si anda to lampas na KCC, talas sila todo na iap, i-imprente de iap la, donde Chene Park. Talas sila tan standby.
Munta, no? Espera el police, munta. Kay that's the only way para kuy kanila. Munta el pasahero. Nataka, naamoy gani kay el tabla. Sir, di niyo si Sobrina, porque mo tukuy kumigo, binitil sa ko nila, contesta tayo ng pasahero. Di sir, ang si di niyo.
Not unless el police mismo ay munta, manda si hatod. In that way, pwede ka likuhi.
Okay, so anyway, kaya de Viviera Zamboanga, esperanzo kita que puede kita poner na aire también con el mismo general, Teniente General Cirilito Sobejana, no consciente con ese problema también del Abu Sayyaf después del kidnapping del 5 mga Indonesiano allí na Malaysia y después allí va para aquí na parang na Sulu, no? So el pregunta de Atunara si cosa va el movimiento, cosa el update con el campaña, te entendí que tiene también Mendoza también el quien murió, ¿no? Al lado del Abu Sayyaf durante ese más reciente encuentro también. Yesterday tiene uno, el mismo banquero, ahora tiene dos documentos que está continúa hacia APAS, el militar.
El dos muertos, Abu Sayyaf.
But we are more concerned about the news that ya podemos uncover el dito Intel Group que tiene mal plano Abu Sayyaf para crear estruendo alrededor del surwest de Mindanao, no? Na major cities and provinces of southwestern Mindanao. Taruga kita que hindi se sucede y kilaya ba on top of the situation el dato militar concerne con ese. Sabi man kita que el elemento de la inteligencia también del militar bien activo también en este tiempo y puede ganar sila anticipar con el mga action de este mga terrorista grupo, no? So we'd like to get a first-hand account también from no less than the commander del este mismo Western Mindanao Command, el Teniente General Cirilito Sobejana. We'll be back right after this as we try to establish our contact with the General Sobejana. All right, after this, you're still watching Dateline Teleradyo.
Dunkin' Moon, our New Year treat.
Buy a Big Mercado bundle
For only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, Pasadena Bayan.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Duncan.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yodo, el discusión Juan Sangrada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yedo, el programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Yedo. Cuando.
Yes, kaka-guys!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape, new flavors. So, you like this bar?
Cheers!
New delightful experience.
Queensville International College. Enrollment is ongoing. Diploma program offered. Senior high school, no top-up. For inquiries, please call 955-5811 or 0917-770-6938. Visit them at Tomas Claudio Street, fronting RCBC Bank, Zamboanga City. Reserve your slots now.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for everybody that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, la mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, saben el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na de aton ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Teleradyo, it is now 3:15 in the afternoon, and as promised, we have on the line right now no less than the commander of the Western Mindanao Command, Lieutenant General Cirilito Sobejana. Sir, welcome to Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition.
Magandang hapon din.
Sir, this is Ronnie Yedo, and with me also is Al Hamzi and Ricky Lim, representing the business sector. Sir, we are concerned about itong recent kidnapping na naman na nangyari dito sa may Sabah, Malaysia, wherein we have 5 Indonesians again after a very good record on the part of the military trying to neutralize Abu Sayyaf and the final release of that Indonesian the other day. Ngayon may 5 captives naman tayo, no? So ano po ang update with regards to this, sir?
Well, nakidnap yung 5 doon sa karagatan ng Sabah, Malaysia, particularly sa isla ng Tampisan sa may Lahad Datu last Thursday. At nung natanggap natin yung report coming from the Malaysian authorities, kagad nagsagawa tayo ng naval blockade dito sa ating territorial waters. At nung Friday, at after the kidnapping, namataan natin yung kanilang bangka doon sa may isla ng Sulare
part of parang tulo. At in-engage nga natin to at nag-resulta sa pagkasira ng bangka at pagkamatay ng navigator. Yung ibang mga kasamahan na nakatakas, kaya ngayon nakakonsentrate tayo sa naturang isla, hoping na nandun din yung co-located sa kanila, yung 5 kidnap victims.
We understand, sir, that there are 2 more casualties on the side of the Abu Sayyaf in the more recent encounter.
Pakiulit?
We understand that there are 2 more casualties on the side of the Abu Sayyaf, the kidnap group with the recent encounter na naman.
Correct. 2 Abu Sayyaf members yung sawi dahil sa labanan. Yung isa last Friday at yung pangalawa naman Saturday. So yung unang napatay ay isang navigator. Ito yung eksperto sa pag-navigate ng mga bangka mula sa karagatan ng Malaysia papasok dito sa ating territorial waters. At yung pangalawa naman, nung Sabado, ito yung negotiator. So 2 na so far. Mayroon pang 4 dahil ayon sa report nung 3 na pinakawalan, 6 yung dumukot sa 5. Kaya na-neutralize na natin ang 2, so may 4 pang natira.
Itong kidnapping incident na ito, General, would you say, sir, that this is an attempt to more or less get human shields, considering that medyo matindi yung hot pursuit operation ng militar against Abu Sayyaf recently?
Kasama na yon yung gagawin nilang human shield. Pero ang nakita kong primary reason para magkaroon sila ng pera sa pamamagitan ng paghingi ng ransom doon sa employer o kamag-anak ng biktima. At pangatlong reason probably is to get international or national recognition na sila'y nanatili pa rin despite several setbacks na nangyari sa kanilang hanay.
We are a little concerned, sir, na karamihan itong mga kidnapping cases happen in Sabah, Malaysia. Then they are being brought here to our territorial waters dito sa Pilipinas. Itong incident na to, ay Indonesian shipping vessel, pero nasa Malaysian waters. Ito ba ay legal yung pasok nila doon sa Malaysian waters or illegal fishermen ito?
Hindi sila illegal fishermen dahil sila nagtatrabaho sa Malaysian fishing company.
Okay.
So yung kanilang employer ay Malaysian, pero itong nationality ng mga fishermen ay Indonesian. Karamihan kasing mangingisda na ini-employ ng Malaysian fishing companies ay mga Indonesian. Palagay ko, mga eksperto itong mga Indonesian sa pangingisda. Ang medyo masasabi ko na may pagkukulang ang Malaysian authority, hindi nila na-check or na-secure ang kanilang territorial waters. Kasi doon na kinukuha itong mga biktima at dinadala dito sa atin. Although meron tayong tactical coordinative agreement with Malaysia and Indonesia, palagay ko mayroon pang masasabi nating security gaps itong Malaysia dahil nakakakuha pa ng biktima itong mga Abu Sayyaf dahil dito sa ating bansa.
Is this a matter, sir, that you intend to bring? Kasi may border, tri-border agreement tayo with Indonesia, Malaysia, and of course our country. But what do you intend to do about this, sir? Should we be bringing this lapses to the attention of the Malaysian Navy?
Meron kaming regular meeting with the 2 other countries through that agreement. We will bring this matter during the next meeting. We really need to enhance our security posture, not only in our territorial waters, but also in the territorial waters of Malaysia and Indonesia. So kasama to sa mga agenda na i-take up namin come next meeting, probably February of this year.
Sir, as a matter of concern, sir, no less than Major Encinas, your portables dun sa Western Mindanao Command, gave a statement that there seems to be some activity on the part of the Abu Sayyaf, and our intelligence have identified that there are some plans of terrorism again for Southwestern Mindanao by certain Abu Sayyaf groups. Kindly expound on this, sir.
Well, hindi naman sila tumitigil sa pag-threaten, But it is more of words na lang than deeds. Kasi with the several setbacks, marami na silang pagkakakulangan tulad ng firepower. Sa dami na ng baril at marami na rin tayong na-neutralize mula sa kanilang hanay, there was a significant reduction on their manpower as well as firepower. Much more with their logistics kasi hindi na sila nakakakuha ng ransom money from their kidnapped victims.
I see. But what about support from international groups po? Na yung mga
Kung natatandaan nyo, si Abo Talha ay ating neutralized nung tayo nagsagawa ng rescue operations for the freedom of the Hirons Popol. So with that, with the neutralization of Abu Talha, na-cut off na yung kanilang communication with the ISIS international terror group.
Is there a matter for concern for our local authorities to be on their toes, considering this threat of urban terrorism again coming from this Abu Sayyaf group?
I think there's no cause of alarm dahil we are dominating the security environment. We are sustaining our focused military operations. Kaya masasabi ko na ang ating adversaries, particularly sa Abu Sayyaf and other terror groups, are on the move. They are on the run. So we do not allow them to plan for any hostile attacks against our people.
In your New Year's call and your officer, you did specify that the directive towards the decimation and neutralization of the Abu Sayyaf. How are we doing in this regard, sir? And would you say that we are on time on our timeline in meeting the schedule of decimating the Abu Sayyaf group?
Well, the president had set the deadline of December 31. We were not able to dismantle totally the Abu Sayyaf, but there was a significant reduction of on their strength, as I mentioned. So we have another 3 months to finish the job. We have more forces coming in, and we have more naval as well as air assets that will support our operations. Kaya we will be accelerating our operational tempo at sa ngayon ang kagandahan ay mayroon na rin tayong suporta sa ating mga counterparts from the civil government, and even the community are supporting our efforts.
Would you say, sir, that the major concern at this point in time rin ay hindi na sa Abu Sayyaf but other armed elements existing within Region 9? Like the most recent assassination of the Vice Mayor of Baligian.
Yung assassination naman ng Vice Mayor, it is more of a political rivalry. It is more of a clan war. It is an issue that has to be addressed by the Philippine National Police. Ang amin lang sa armed forces, we should not let that incident escalate and affect the communities living nearby.
I see, but aren't members of the NPA being used as the trigger man in most of these terrorism activities in Zamboanga del Norte?
Well, anybody waging lawlessness, talagang kailangang i-address natin, no? But as what I've said, yung nangyari na pag-neutralize or pag-liquidate sa isang vice mayor, ito'y trabaho ng pulis. Sinusuportahan lang namin yung pulis sa kanilang ginagawa. Kami nakafocus dito sa other threat groups like the NPA or the New People's Army. Wala pa namang final validation kung sino talagang tumira. Maaring gun for hire, but just the same, since they are armed, they are also dangerous. Kaya kailangan ma-neutralize na rin natin itong mga to sa lalong madaling panahon.
I see. Sir, we know that the people of Zamboanga would like you to stay here forever and for reasons of security, because you've been doing a very excellent job for the entire Mindanao area. But what are the chances that you will soon become the new chief of staff?
Well, ang punto kung saan tayo, gagawin natin best effort. And we should let the people feel our presence. and contribute towards the attainment of peace and progress. We are here to serve, no? In our capacity, in our current capacity. Given the opportunity to assume higher responsibility, then the same tenacity yung ating ipapakita.
I think Al-Habsi has a question for you.
Well, I really enjoy serving the people here in Region 9 as well as in the Bangsamoro region.
We're lucky to have you here, sir.
Maraming salamat. Magtutulungan tayo at alam ko na napakalaking contribution ninyo sa ating peace effort.
Yeah, if you were to make if you were to make any recommendations, because I know that the president is matindi talaga ngayon sa modernization ng armed forces natin po, no? If you were to make any recommendation towards the modernization ng armed forces of the Philippines, ano po yung recommendation ni Lieutenant General Cirilito Subehana, who is a battle-tested general?
Well, further enhancement in our intelligence capability. Another defense material na kailangan ng ating mga kasundaluhan. Of course, training, we have to give premium on training because we need really to develop our firefighting competencies, no? Para sa ganun, very accurate yung ating mga sundalo, we can prevent collateral damage. At alam nyo, hindi naman military ang solusyon talaga dito sa problema natin. Ika nga, while we kill terrorists, our civilian counterparts, the local government, the academe, the religious as well as the traditional leaders, they kill terrorism. So mas matindi yung role ng ating counterparts sa civil government dahil terrorism ang dinapatay nila. Kung magiging terrorista na, kami na yung bahala.
Okay. So with that, querido Vivieta de Zamboanga, you have just listened to a very exclusive interview with Lieutenant General Cirilito Subehana. In the sense that you just arrived from a helicopter flight. What area did you visit just now?
Nagagaling lang po ako sa Marawi at meron kailangan tulba na ito doon. At maganda naman, very fruitful yung aming pag-uusap. So, nagkaroon kami ng Security Development and Governance Forum that was participated by the local government of Lanao del Sur and Marawi City. Nandun din yung members of the parliament ng Bangsamoro region at may mga representative din sa traditional leaders. Dalawang sultan participate sa ating forum.
Natapos na ba po yung problema ng rido-rido doon?
Medyo na-reduce natin significantly na pag-usap natin sila, nagkaroon ng reconciliation. Itong latest issue about the rehabilitation, which I think kulang lang sa information dissemination. So doon kami nakapokus kanina, yung pagsagawa ng strategic communication through information operation.
Okay. So with that, Querido Vivieta Zamboanga would like to thank Lieutenant General Cirilito Subehana for sharing his time with us here in Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. So,
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat din.
Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, querido Vivieta Zamboanga, entrevista con el Teniente General Cirilito Subehana. No, so, no hay dos cosas que kita, kay el mismo autoridad de aton, el intelligence community, bien alerta este tiempo también, aunque que tal sea mga palabras que tiene también este movimiento al lado del Abu Sayyaf, allí na Basilan, donde está planya-planya, the mere fact that taplanya pa lang sila, sasabihan mismo ng intelligence, kaya decir on top of the situation, el mismo military aton. So, anyway, querido Vivieta de Zamboanga, Elvira, que otra vez aquí en el programa de este Dateline Teleradyo, más con mga notisya, kay Rego na to, sabi tang kita, por casa ko este gane, emboscada con el 7 mga pescador, quien missing ito man allí na West Philippine Sea. We'll be back with that news right after this very short reminder. You're still watching Dateline Teleradyo.
Dunkin' Moon, our New Year treat.
Buy a big Mercado bundle
For only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, positive ng bayan.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El discusión, Juan Sangada. Todo lunes, a las 9 hasta las 10 de la noche. Y miércoles, después del Dateline Zamboanga. Y cada domingo, a las 2 del tarde. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. El programa que te discutí el mga issues del semana. Cuando, junto con Ronnie Nieto. Cuando.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape. New flavors. So, you like this bar?
Cheers.
New delightful experience.
Queensville International College. Enrollment is ongoing. Diploma program offered. Senior high school, no top-up. For inquiries, please call 955-5811 or 0917-770-6938. Visit them at Tomas Claudio Street, fronting RCBC Bank, Zamboanga City. Reserve your slots now.
What can I give to make your day? Some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tempting goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 in the 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera Este el Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado. Saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que ta atong syudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Alright, mga vecinos, continuando aquí na de ustedes, favorito programa, el Dateline Teleradyo. Alright, mga vecinos.
Nawiyete de sa mga tambor ala, aparece takia. El cuandiato también. Mirate de takia, el Lion Dance yaton. Comprometa. Hasta mi cabeza tapi ko na kome. El Lion Dance aquí ahora na TV11 que do viviendo de Zamboanga para darle suerte aquí para el año 2020, ¿no? The year of the metal rat. And of course, the one performing in the Lion Dancers del Chongma High School, no?
Yes.
Hindi ka rin de Chongwa, the St. Joseph School galit. The St. Joseph.
St. Joseph. Okay. The máscara Alright, okay, there you have it. Kaya dumibigyan de Zamboanga, el Lion Dance yaton. Actualmente, ¿cuánto Leon sila chinikito komplementa, no?
5.
And teman training ko lang mga dancers yaton. The main lunch ay na yung training kanila.
Are we on air?
Okay.
Alright, I don't know, can pwede mang explain
Can
about
pwede man
Lion
explain
Dance?
ka natin kung sa significance of Lion Dance?
Can anyone please explain?
Can we have a picture?
To educate our viewers.
Si ma'am.
What is the
Alright, sige,
significance
si ma'am.
of the Lion Dance? Sabi, ma'am,
Mga layon, si Tanay.
si Tanay mo.
Sige, takisima mo. Dali microphone. Sinta na yun. Sinta na yun.
Okay, aquí si ma'am.
Sige.
Okay.
Mama, malima mo. Sige.
Okay.
Sige, upo.
Aquí no te la pongo si ma'am.
Upo, klaro. Sinta lang el lion.
Kaya un poco lieno que todo te mga high school estudyante.
Siguro, sinta na lion.
St. Joseph High School and batch 1990.
Pasaway el lion.
And el de la maestra, ma'am, pwede ba kita pwede ko man introduce sa cuerpo también? You are?
Sige.
Sharon Chua Perocho. Sharon Chua Perocho.
Sharon Chua Perocho. Ma'am, tell us something
Perocho.
about the Lion Dance. What is the significance of the Lion Dance in the Chinese New Year?
Actually, yung Lion Dance, para yung papasok yung blessings, pati swerte. Yes.
And the more lions there are, mas swerte.
Opo, kasi yung lion din po kasi, if you will notice, yung lion po may crystal po dito sa may forehead. Para po yan, kung example, mag-reflect po yung face ng lion or ng dragon, parang it will drive po the bad spirits away or the bad luck.
Yeah. Alright. Ma'am, iba-ibang color. Mayroon na may green, may yellow. Anong ibig sabihin? May meaning ba yan?
Colorful lang.
Colorful lang. Wala talaga meaning siya.
Yes.
Yeah. Actualmente, different towns had the different lions that represent usually in China. No? So that's the most I know about the history of lion dance. And that they used to compete with each other. Kay it's a, hindi lang sa baile-baile lang. It's actually, kanse, no? Kung fu skills,
Martial
art.
na dances, no?
Pero dito po, wala pong competition. Fun lang po. Maskin ibang schools, ano lang po tayo, ano lang.
Yung bang lion dance man, can it be performed on any ordinary day?
Yes po, some Chinese po, if they have open po yung business, like for good luck, ang grand opening po nila or meron din po nagpapadance po sila.
Ganon.
Yes po, pero nagka-contact. Pero usually po dito sa atin, pag New Year lang po talaga.
Yes, pag may mga business, bagong bahay, pwede rin.
Yes po.
Bagong nobya.
Pag sure na po forever.
Pregunta kita ko ng mga estudyante, tan lion dance ba? Pronto pa encontrar novia?
Es verdad.
Alright, bakit?
Alright, ese magjuta de todo. Tu lion dancer tanto. Ven aquí. Aquí na may costa. Aquí na may costa. What's your name?
Jael.
Ha? Darren what?
Jael.
Jael Cosa.
And what year are you? Grade 5 pa lang. You're grade 5 and you're a lion dancer already?
In training.
Cymbal. Okay. So you start with the cymbals muna. Una ka rin sa prinsipyo na bating-ting. Na bating-ting.
Na drums.
Nagindaya pa na later on, they train for lion.
I'm curious bakit walang babae sumasayaw na lion dance? Meron ba? Meron bang babae na team?
Wala po.
Bakit?
Siguro, I'm not sure lang po kasi usually pinipick po yan ng mga teachers ng ng coach. Opo. Siguro kasi it will take kasi pagod po talaga.
Kung sa semester, elementary or high school?
High school po.
High school sila.
It used to be different Wuhan martial arts schools that perform this.
Yes,
so brotherhood of concept o mga ombre lang perform lion dance.
Yes.
So sa terminal ko na liin.
Pero proven ba si Mama? I'm just curious. Proven ba pag nagla-lion dance sa isang building, nawawala talaga yung malas o nagkakaroon ng swerte? Has that been proven?
Yes, yes po. Kasi parang wala naman. Tsaka niyo po dito po sir, after po mag-lion dance, yung mga bad spirits wala na po.
Bad spirit. Talaga.
Di dapat pala doon din sa Water District.
Samsel ko, joke lang.
Samsel ko.
What's nasa Samsel ko?
To drive the blackouts away po.
Alisin natin yung mga bad spirits sa Water District at saka sa
kaya po nagsabi nun sa hindi ako.
Sige ma'am, yung availability ba ng lion ninyo, is that anytime available? Should anyone also wish to have a lion dance sa kanila?
Yes po, i-contact lang po yung school po namin sa St. Joseph School.
St. Joseph.
Do you have a special training or any special footsteps that you learn
yes
for the lion dance?
Yes po.
I know that in Singapore, the lion dance is you do it on the poles, no?
Yes po.
Mga poles,
Salta.
They jump from one pole to the other.
Yes.
Okay, tomorrow you can start training.
Training po kayo.
Can you miedo al kay baka bring kayo na pole makakebral pole.
Si Ricky ang aakyat sa taas.
Mamalo yan.
Mas malo yan. Mas pesa ko.
Yung iba po, meron. Pero yung sa amin po kasi, yung lang po, yung simple lang, parang lang.
Pero onde ka de máscara yun antes? Onde ka de máscara?
Sige, explain. Maliban sa lion dance, ano ba yung ibig sabihin nun, ma'am? May mga individual kayo na nakamaskara. Anong
yes po, kasi
ano yung significance nun?
Parang si Buddha po kasi yan siya, yung maskara. Si yes po. So parang siya po yung nag-aano po sa lion.
Nag-guide sa lion.
Yes po. Nag-guide.
Nasi po nagaligit sa saffron robes kun al, pwede elevay lang din sa klase.
No need. Mas nila nisita maskara.
Natural po.
Natural siya.
Ano, pregunta yun.
Pagka naglalayon dance, talagang mayroong Buddha talaga dyan, ma'am.
Meron po, usually. Opo, kasi siya po yung nag-guide kung saan po yung
Ano, pregunta yun. Porque el uno kipot, el uno hindi.
Onde.
A mí era todo el doso.
¿Quién?
Entonces, el uno kipot, el uno hindi.
¿Al Buddha?
Sí.
Wala po kaming sir. Kahit ano po yung face po, okay lang po sa amin. Wala pong discrimination.
Kasi maski hindi Chino, Talia también.
Hindi, el uno tiene butik.
Ay, ito naman, anong history ba ng Lion Dance?
Yun po kasi yung lion po kasi usually like pag may blessings, New Year, just like sa atin po yung January 1, kung New Year nagpapa-fireworks po tayo or firecrackers. Kasi yung noise po kasi parang it will drive the bad spirits or the bad luck away. And then like yung tail po kasi ng lion din, sir, ganun din po. Parang yung ginaganon wini-wish po niya, yung swish-swish niya po yung bad luck.
Okay. So bawat movement, parang nagtataboy ng...
Yes po, bad luck.
Ayun.
Para good luck po.
Yung
for the
tail,
past year.
kaya pala gumagalaw
Yes po.
talaga yung lion, ano?
Yes po.
Okay.
Okay, so to everyone, would like to say Sheshe and Konghe Batsoy.
No,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yung hibat side.
Hindi ka rin si Big Bro.
Dunkin' Lunar New Year treat
Buy a big Mercado bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, Pasadena ng Bayan.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Duncan.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Yes, backup guys!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go.
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious City Bar. New shape, new flavors. So, you like this bar?
Cheers!
New delightful experience.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts Bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, la presentamos con ustedes, la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline.
Dunkin' Lunar New Year treat
Buy a big Mercado bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, Pasadena ng Bayan.
So Duncan, do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Duncan.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut,
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Yes, Paka-Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Kada dia,
Dunkin' learn our New Year treat
Buy a big Barkada bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Choco Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
Trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Yes, Paka-Bryce!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go!
Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presenta con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, aquí na GBPI TV 11 in the 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports junto con el de aton mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es el Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, sabe el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí en la aton ciudad y en el mga cercano lugar. Todos aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Buenas tardes, querido viviente de Zamboanga, y paso del mga noticia. Una nueva tecnología desde con el UP Los Baños, él puede usar para ayudar con el mga sembrador de agar-agar aquí en la ciudad. Él usa este tiempo en la oficina del Departamento de Ciencia y Tecnología Región 9 o el DOST9 con la tecnología que hace el mga estudiante de la Universidad de Filipinas allí en Los Baños para ayudar a hacer más grande la producción de mga agar-agar con el mga sembrador aquí en la ciudad y na otras partes de la región. Na un press release que publica el DOST9 habla que 4 mga barrio na ciudad como el Santa Catalina, Mampang, Arena Blanco y Tictabon, él recibe según 4 barrios con el Solar Seaweed Dryer que floating type, el de la Modified Permanent Type Sand Dryer que puede también convertir como storage area para este mismo agar-agar. Según con el Project Assistant del Field Operation Service del DOST9, si Merly Alivio, ya podría sila visitar con el 4 mga barrio na ciudad y mira el verdad necesidad también del mga sembrador del seaweeds que in-demand produkto lokal na mga karajinan manufacturers y mga export también. Este proyecto, según él, puede ayudar con el mga sembrador, puede hacer secar con el de las seaweeds makin durante el tiempo que malo y más corre para poder man-harvest y más manada el producto. La ciudad de Zamboanga, el uno de los más grandes de producir con este mismo agar-agar del dos variety, el de Contoni y el Spinosum, que está usando en la producción de mga process comida. Esta tecnología de LTUP Los Baños, él puede según ayudar con el mga sembrador de la ciudad producir 2 toneladas del seco seaweeds dentro solamente de 3 días, que grande ayuda con el mga sembrador. Más de 1 millón fondo él le abasha el gobierno desde el DOST para con el mga sembrador de aquí en la ciudad. El general Sotejana cree que Talia Nasulu, el 5 indonesiano kidnap víctima, después del airstrike que conducí el personal del militar allí en la isla del Sulare, Parang Sulu, del sábado, ya confirma el comandante del Western Mindanao Command, el teniente general Cirlito Subehana, quien habla que no hay descanso de las personas para hacer la gas, con el grupo del Abu Sayyaf, quien es responsable de la abducción del 5 indonesiano pescador allí en la mar del Sabah, Malaysia, del sábado. Na un mensaje de text desde con el mismo general, él ya confirma que 2 encuentros ya puede conducir de las personas allí en la isla y 2 ya murió también alegadamente miembro de la Abu Sayyaf, que es conocido como Kanda alias Bong, el banquero y un negociador. La cree el oficial que talla el 5 mga indonesiano kidnap víctima na Sulu y aquel tiempo durante este mismo encuentro. El Western Mindanao Command ya nombra con el mga víctima como Kanda Rizwanto bin Hayono, Eddie bin Lawaldopo, Labaa, Arizal Castamarilan, Arshad bin Dahlan, Juragan. La continua según ahora el search and rescue operation del militar contra con este grupo de mga bandido. La continua también según coordinar el Filipinas con el Malaysia y con el gobierno de Indonesia para prevenir este clase de mga suceso de kidnapping na de la territorio. El Departamento de Ciencia y Tecnología, el hace con mga community-based projects este año, que según 4 mga community-based research projects y community empowerment que esperanzado a completar en la oficina del Departamento de Ciencia y Tecnología Región 9 este año. El escuí según sila con la mga comunidad, quien recibió con el día mga proyecto donde tiene objeto para ayudar con la mga komunidad na manera de ciencia y tecnología. Cambio na mando del Philippine National Police ta anticipa con el cintada del nuevo jefe del Philippine National Police. Ta anticipa a cuantos mga altos oficiales del PRO9 en este tiempo que el tiene cambio del mando que él hace el nuevo insulado chief del Philippine National Police, el director general Archie Gamboa, después que él asume como el nuevo chief del Philippine National Police desde que gane el OIC. Na un source del TV11 in Police Regional Office 9, sila anticipa que él tiene grande cambio na mga liderato que él hace el chief PNP por causa na mga reklamo que él está sucede na mga diferentes regional offices nila. Anticipa según el mga cambio na mga semana y meses que viene. Puletano directa con un persona después que esté hasta acá con un gallo de sus vecinos allí en la barangay de Tubungan anoche. El combat junto con el Tano ya conducí para allí en la Police Station 6 na Tetuan con este si Jobert Cruz, residente del Purok 6, barangay de Tubungan. Después que reclamaron la police un tal Isidoro Ramos, residente de la Delpha Lane na mencionado barangay. Na investigación del police, a las 2 pasadas de tarde, el vecino del reclamante ya informa con él que este sospechado ya saca con el gallo mientras no hay él en su misma casa. Con el gallo ya deja él afuera del dealer gate cuando ya podía con él también el mismo vecino. El police ahora está preparado con el plantada de casa contra con este sospechado. Cinco mga trabajadores reclamaron en la Police Station 7 na Santa Maria kay tiene kanila buracho kanya planta pusil mientras pavolvida ya sila también allí na barangay de Pasanan kay antes madrugada. Mga alas 12 pasada de madrugada ya salepa na trabajo estos kanda Alianic Salibat junto con su mga compañero allí na entrada del poste de drive na barangay de Pasunanca. Un persona quien atraca kanila y ya jala su calibre 45 y plantaste kanila también. Ya acaba sila correr y avisa con el police. El personaje del Police Station 7 na Santa Maria ya responde na mismo lugar, pero no hay más sospechado. Según con el mga vivientes de allí en el lugar, ya puedes ir a mirar con aquella gente que está tomada allí en una tienda y hacer también después que ella planta fusil con el mga reclamante. $340,000 de pesos valor de droga prohibido el que puede confiscar con un sospechado durante el bypass operation allí en el barangay de Talon ayer tarde. El personaje del Regional Drug Enforcement Unit ya conducido el bypass operation allí en el barangay de Talon y donde ya puede arrestar con si Alpadar Abi, 20 años de edad, residente del barangay Casañangan. El policía puede recubrir con 3 paquetes de sospechado chabú que tiene el pesadez de 50 gramos y tiene el valor de $340,000 de pesos y el $1,000 de pesos marca Osen. Con este sospechado ya lleva el operativa para allí en la oficina del RDEU na Camp Batalla na Artelin Boulevard para el más investigación. Y es el más reciente noticia dentro. El mismo congresista Joe Ledesma Jiménez ya confirma con su junta con el mismo manager de Local Water Utilities Administration y donde gané ya llevarle al asunto el reclamo del mismo viviente del pueblo de Zamboanga con la operación del mismo Zamboanga City Water District. Según con el Lua manager que no hay sangadura para con el mismo Board of Directors District para quitar puesto con un manager si gente puede hacer su trabajo en buenamente y donde el petición alcanza más para que la producción del mismo agencia. Conforme está el mismo congresista ya alza este asunto después de este mismo public hearing, que donde él mismo ya se le disgustado con este mismo Zamboanga City Water District Manager cuando no puede presentar el mga detalles y accountabilidad con el cosa tapini también el pueblo de Zamboanga con el mismo Zamboanga City Water District. Y es el repaso de la noticia para esta tarde en calor de las damas y caballeros del Dateline Teleradio. De ustedes, servidor Ronnie Lledo, te hablo muchas gracias y buenas tardes.
Dunkin' Lunar New Year treat
Buy a Big Barcada bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts, positive na bayan.
Sa Dunkin', do you go all out with a bang? Or pick your all-time favorite? What do I want?
Yan! Now you can have it all. Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket Chocolate Band Premium Munchkins. Dunkin' Yan. Sari Saring Dunkin' Sarap in one delicious deal.
Give it to Dunkin'.
Dunkin' Sari Sari Bucket.
Butternut, let's go. Enjoy your butternut bucket. 40 munchkins for $349.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
giving you the most complete radio experience.
And the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Yes, guys!
Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go! Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious titty bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, would you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa del Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline Teleradyo, 3 horas cada día. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a ver con el ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV 11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Noticias, entrevistas y mga reports de ating mga compañeros y compañeras afuera. Este es Dateline Teleradyo. Queda informado, saber el más reciente noticias, el mga suceso que te ocurrí aquí na ating ciudad y na mga cercano lugar. Todos te aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Ok, mirando siempre que en el programa de la Dateline Teleradio a las 4:11 del tarde que estoy viviendo de Zamboanga en hora de tiempo con ustedes el Santon Plus Herbal Capsule. Ito ay isang herbal antibiotic at immunostimulant pinapatibay ang ating immune system para labanan ang lahat ng mga infeksyon at karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, in-endorse ng mga eksperto para sa mga UTI, kidney infection, ulcer, TB, pneumonia, ubo, diarrhea at skin diseases. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule Napatunayan na maraming sakit ang matutulungan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo. 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap, at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking butika, parmasya, at drugstores. Okay, mirando siyempre kita programa sa Dateline Teleradyo. Sabi ta kwantos minutos sa kinaprograma niya ito también.
Sige, for the record, Ron, no, kaya napakinggan natin si Congressman Joe that he wants to hear from the board members del Water District as to why, despite el calls ng mga gente, including his call for the board, to already act by firing the GM, General Manager Chito Vasquez. I texted the chairman. I invited him, Chairman JV Atilano, and he replied to me in due time. He will speak, he will talk as soon as the PWG work is finished.
Well, dahil kita kanila, siya sa de la trabajo, para permanece. Pero, tapidilan kita, make haste because we cannot afford to, because every day, continue kita sa operasyon ng kita, pwede kita sen. Diba?
Kin mga board of directors the Water District?
Well, for the record,
5 man na? 5 bilang?
4 lang sila Arachene. I was able to obtain supposedly 5 pero no hay pa el sector the Dr. Milagros Fernandez, is professional, no? All right. Jose Vicente Atilano III, Chairman. Abraham Stacchio.
Si Abraham.
Representing
Education.
Si JB Atilano represent Civic. And then Efren Orañez, Business. All right, Business. And then Jezebel Saavedra, Women. Women ba te?
Women lang te. That's a report appointment.
Pero before Kunede.
May pa. Before her.
Si Mrs. Orendain.
Si Esther Orendain resigned. Kaya manada ko sa daw ay attende, no? So he was replaced by Jezebel Saavedra. And I believe this is the wife of former councilor Eddie Saavedra. Okay. So no hay pa nombra who will replace the late Milagros Fernandez. Who just passed away.
So 5 lang sila.
5 lang ang board.
And sabi si Antes, before yung dispidi si Dr. Mila Fernandez, hindi na ulit attend the board meeting. Empermo ulit talaga nila ng hospital, di ba? También si Efren Arañez, impermo también daw. So kaya rin si board meeting, si chairman na, si JB Atilano, si Eustachio, pati si Esther Orendain. So most probably, 3 lang sila.
Most likely si Esther Orendain, kaya man resign niya man nila. So, you don't even have a quorum for the board anymore.
Por eso tan wonder yun, porque akal first pre-public hearing, tamira yung si JB Atilano naman natalya. También na public hearing del January también.
So, may pregunta sa inyo, tiene pa ba quorum el board allí, considerando que may man falta de mga personaje?
Por eso siguro, that's the reason why ben silencio sila.
Okay. So anyway, noticias national también, no? Kasi embukada na kuna 7 mga pescador, quien ya sale perdido allí na West Philippine Sea. Ojalá que hindi también na incidente na medyo iman, no? El search and rescue operation para los 7 mga pescador quien perdido o desaparecido dito ng West Philippine Sea ta continua ahora con prometa el Philippine Coast Guard y habla que ta conduci sila con el aerial search para el FB NAREM y el mga miyembro de este o mga tripulante de este allí na isla de Dasol, na Camaso, na Pangasinan donde el último tiene contacto con la autoridad, ¿no? Según con el Philippine Coast Guard, este mga pescador habla que dilate last communication at that the engine of their boat broke down, ¿no? So tiene avería el mismo barco. A bordo de este barco, según el capitán Alberto Roldan, el crew members Roderick Montemayor, Omar Maglantay, EJ de la Cruz, Jerome Maglantay, Larry Legazpi y Jefferson Bernabe. El Bureau de Pesca y Recursos Acuáticos, el BRP Dagohoy, el Air Force Jets y el Navy Ships. ya man-deploy este tiempo también para hacer emboscada y el rescue operation. El Philippine Coast Guard ships in Manila are also getting ready for deployment to help look for the 7 fishermen. El FB Narem left its home port in Infanta, Pangasinan on January 6 to go fishing and was supposed to return on January 14. Nako sa diye kita tan. Cerca kita Cabaleste Dinero. Si Christian Macaraig, el dueño del FB Narem, me habla que el último comunicación que recibí por medio de radio con este mga pescador, mga alas 2:30 del noche, del madrugada del enero 13, y el crew was about 60 nautical miles off Barangay Hermosa in Dasol, Pangasinan at that time. The Philippine Coast Guard has issued a notice to mariners to inform their vessels passing through the West Philippine Sea about the incident. They have also advised local fishermen to be on the lookout for the missing boat. Now, kung lang kita kay sila posibilidad kay bibot o kay na barko nito sa no? Makikita na drift lang. Pero hindi ko makalkuseso sa digi ka na ito na Zamboanga, kundi sa Bangga, sa embukada ng Maria kay yung yakebra
del barco. Sara na ipag-resulta na.
Kaya doon siya na missing pa, Sara. No? So, considered dead yakeb.
Alright. Engineer Efren Arañez, board member, is still attending, no? Actively attending the board meeting del Water District, for the record, no?
So anyway, we're anticipating what action the board will undertake, especially with the pressure coming in right now, no less than the congressman and the people themselves, ha? Doon sa PDR, para sinikambyo na management del sa Zamboanga City Water District.
Si Chenny nga nakikitext kung staba kung 9985, tablale, sir, si investiga nasa Kunel Board of Directors. Kahit sige lang sos kung GM Vasquez daw.
Nako.
Pensama ba independiente, suponiendo sila?
Na, pero si Mira to, kay imperma man todo, kwanto bilog tatende. El mga public hearing dila, no, kung JB Atilano lang yung Mira Talya, mas akan na public akan na Mayor Agan Coliseum ya.
Again, I'd like to give emphasis to what Congressman Joe Jimenez revealed. Kita abla el administrator del LUA. Simple caso del loss of trust and confidence. Mga bisinos. Pwede kita. He even cited the case of Cagayan, wherein the general manager displayed a act of disrespect to a board member. Immediately, the board decided to fire her on loss of trust and confidence. So no need for someone to complain. Si Kiri kayo at board, again, pwede si Kiri. No need for anyone to file a complaint.
Well, this is more reason because it's not only the lack of this, it's not a lack of disrespect here. It's a question of total mismanagement when you have lost half of what you produce to losses only.
Yan research,
or more than half, ha?
Yan research ko del 5 years ago, actually, diya pirma ka del February pa del 2015, kaya Blackie, El Water District, 300 million agreement sees the decrease in non-revenue water or systems loss rate from 48 to 25%. That was 5 years ago. Pero alyan na dila presentation, nuwaigat sila asesale ko saya pa sa Kunagal agreement. 300 million. Awat apili pa sila another 377 million para kurihi ko ng non-revenue water.
So, can you say there is a total lack of accountability?
Before to pidi nuevo cosa, dapat man-accounting na kita kung cosa to ya pidi antes. Cosa ya baya kita, chene progreso, no hay. And even the financial statements that chene sila, no kerigat sila, man present gat ka. Kaya sabi sila, once yan present sila kung ay kaya pa mas mucho question on the legal accounts payable, the mga receivables.
Well,
so I think chinigat mismanagement agad.
So, depende lang ha. Hindi kita ko na kita, may kiyabla amigo, may hermano, may ko na kita. At asa lang kita objectively kita tamira, no?
Okay, I'm giving emphasis to that, no? Kay chinaga natin na tamang kung tamang inform kay tabla daw uno director porque daw hindi mang-file excuse me porque daw hindi mang-file complaint before the board tiene pagana tabla na debe daw asiguro kayo kay allegation del mismanagement can be well supported na again I'd like to get emphasis kay hindi na nisita for someone to file a complaint on their own, motu proprio talaga sila. On their own, they can act. They can fire.
Isn't that supposed to be one of the responsibilities? To make the manager accountable to the representatives of the consuming public?
Oh.
Huh? That's supposed to be one of your functions as board of directors.
So yan ang point ko nila Alya para bisya ko ng management del water.
Yang site ka gani si Congressman Jowo sa yaman site tamin ko nele elua administrator. Kaya nakagayan, simple disrespect. Yaman display ang general manager immediately kasi disrespect lang ha. Hindi kita tamang kwento about management. Perdition. Yaman pargane el board without my complaint di ila mismo on their own. So why is there need for someone to file a complaint before the board del water district for them to act against the general manager?
I think the members of the board, depends lang hindi kita pero some members, I'm saying some members of the board seems to be dragging their feet in trying to flex their muscles in this respect. You are empowered to do so, but you don't want to use that power. Ano sabi, por qué?
Anoche kami gathering, mga primo di mio. Real primo hindi lang primo. Primo kayo, real primo. Si, yung kwento-kwento kami, hablangan na sila. Na San Celco antes, el presidente del board, hindi lang policy making, ta-intramete na management. Aquí na Water District, el management, ta-intramete ko na board, ta-dikta ko na board, el manager lang.
Sino?
Es el diferensya del Water District. Pati del San Celco.
So, otro sitwasyon.
Por eso, por eso, nila to el kunen mga board of directors arat. Tiene ba sila ko sa tabla? Yawi ba tiene sila ko sa yama?
The silence is deafening.
Kasi ta-depende sila kung GM lang. SL differential dito.
Anyway, kaya nabibiyatan sa mga katsala kita 5 minutos siya lang kayo.
Kasi payawa.
7 daw. Desde 10 mga Pilipino a pavor para man-totally ban yan na internasyon diaton con ese single-use plastic. Según con el survey que conducí de más reciente, yo a favor con este también. Kaya yo contra con ese uso de mga plastic. Mira, entonces, como se río ko, ay, la vida es muy amable. May, pwede ba kita poner retrato? Kaya el mga single-use plastic naman pollute con el mga río diaton. Que a large majority of Filipinos are in favor of banning the use of single-use plastics, often referred to as disposable plastics across the country. El nuevo Social Weather Station, tamang survey, nadadetermina también de más reciente, plastic pollution is a problem in the Philippines. The country, along with China, Vietnam, and Indonesia, is frequently listed among the top contributors to marine plastic pollution. The survey commissioned by the Global Alliance for Incinerator Alternatives found that even 7 out of 10 Filipinos want single-use plastics banned at all times. Now, that being said, tama sila, menos daw el uso de plastic si man online shopping kita. Pero ara na buto dito sa manala daw plastic si taman online shopping kita kahit po kasa ko ng-empaketada. Correct, packaging. El styrofoam, el kuanani, mas aumento pa tamin daw kung
Debe, sir, kasi mga online. Para tayo mas doon pwede mga orders sa doon. Taman liyak na tildo sa akin.
Ngay mas rubber shoes.
Rekalo ko ko si Bay.
Mga addict na online. Debe ko nestos dos, magtokhang.
Hindi, sabi to, mga soltero, babaera, may donde pa na sila, sila nga diversity community, man shopping.
Yung order yung sapatos, Ay, não sabe mayo para não quiere mal palabras sa nila bio boca.
¿Por qué, man?
Oh, bien, peke gayot, pero tanya tabla. Alina Lazada, to be specific. Original, 100% night. Cuando yung order ay inay.
Class A lang.
Teka muna.
Peke gayot.
Did you find
Not
the
even a
time?
class
Did
A.
you find the time to see review?
Yes.
Ha?
Manada tamin sa cohorts da kilos. Manada tabla, yes, it's okay.
Pero pwede to revolver connects eh.
Ano yung mas tempo para devolve?
Kay sabi to ese tan order to Genevez online, doon mo to naripa to. Genevez, suwerte to kay bumili ko telepono.
Preso gani.
Genevez tamen na sila si man suwerte to. Yaliga kontigo niya doon. Yan order yung jacket na pang doon 2 semana rumpilo nila.
Level DTI
Dapat
check a look.
I don't know. Kaya ba proseso kaya po ng DTI check kaya kung mga produkto kita bende kay these products are ordered from abroad. Ha? Pobre man ang brought here to this country. Amo nga nasa kita doon mo kita garbage bin kita dito otro mga produkto de China, produkto de Thailand, produkto de akal ko sila no kaya kasi po na sila na online.
Por eso, I'm advocating. Ebe, mambanya ko nesos online shopping.
Pwede to sa liba ng DTI man file to complain.
Kawawa naman yun ang nag-shopping.
Ever to kaya the biktima, 1,006 ang valor.
Teka muna, kung sa ito kaya order Nike, Depe 1,006
lang. Old model akil, old stock akil, at sila the presyo. That's the same price ng mga department stores. After order.
You pay for apples and oranges and that's what you get.
Amo
Sabi, habla to 5,000.
El original ng ko sa iyo yung order. Ang sinang yun, el presyo na department stores, poco higher lang. Akel 1,600, medyo barato lang mga 300 compared ng mga department store. Why? Porque ben peke. Ay,
igual na sa kung
ay, bagyo pwede
igual na sa tabende ka ko sa pase. Anilyo ko sa pase. Di marana ko dokal kwan. Bili mo na ba ng kwan daw? Ano ba? Hikaw ba? Taka kwan, anilyo. Real gold na kwan. Real gold daw. Debrasa ba sa gold? Ilagay mo sa kwan, sa suka. Isinidok ka na negro.
Yan po yung suka.
Real ang gold.
Yan ang
negro. Real ang suka.
Yan ang peke ang suka.
Peke ang suka.
Peke ang suka.
Real ang suka.
Ay nako.
Real ang suka, pinakurat kayo.
Pero seriously speaking, I think the DTI should really set their eyes on este mga online kosa si talama sila, shopping kosa. How do you term them?
Well, you should exercise your right as consumers. If you have the right to complain.
Pero taxing ba ron? Taxing say kaber to in 30 days among pakuntigo devolve dito sen and so on and so forth. Debe, kosa ng order kanila, amo kami sila dali. When they claim to be original, debe, dali sila original.
Sabi to, hindi kita kung na Estados Unidos, you have a product standard, a consumer testing center. Doon detalya, kung nakal, ito bumbilya, sa kunti ko ko niya, man fluctuate ko, mira si el pundi na dito bumbilya. Tinitul ko niya, sapato de goma, man ako nakalaset, man simulate ko mga el pronto ba party lang.
Well, it is true, you can return it, pero para ver kuntigo de bode, kay chinekel specific days before to pwede saka, that's totally unfair to the customers.
Well,
pwede lang.
Kasi dapat when it was bought on time, dahil tayo ng sin. Penalty ka pa ka. Para devolve kita, espera cuantos días. That is totally unfair.
Simple ko sa kanila kumuagot kasi pakatong loko.
That's for eso gani.
Pero sa siguro,
I think the DTI should set their eyes on these online shops.
Pati ang DTI dapat, siguro, check sila online. Pwede man complain online.
Para check
ka sila para sila receive pwede to ma-online lang. You don't have to go to opisina pa nila.
Ay, nako mga bisinos, kaya pa man kami continua, mangunto con vosotros y continua, diskuti otro pa ba mga asunto. Unfortunately, we're running out of time. Una con ustedes, gentlemen. Muchísimas gracias por parte del entero crew and staff of GB2. Your host, Simply Servidor Al Alhabsi, saying bye-bye. Hasta mañana otra vez.
Okay, saliendo con Al Hamse, con Ricky Lim también.
Si Ricky Primo Lim, tabla Kyung Hee Huat Sai, sabi to el Konghei Patsoy, Cantoniste, esta conversa na Macau or na Hong Kong. Aki na Fukien, aki na Pilipinas Fukien, por eso Kyung Hee Huat Sai, na Mandarin,
Kong Shi Fat Sai.
Kong Si, Fat Sai. Sabi to el meaning des, Kong Si, congratulations, and Huat Sai, wishing you prosperity. Actually, hindi sila tabla Happy New Year. Na Chino tabla, congratulations. Sana, kedatuan sina.
Mas bonito kami ng mga hapon kumukha namin.
Pakila.
Bansay.
Bansay.
Live 10,000 years.
Yes. Very good. So, bye-bye. Adios.
So, hasta aquí lang quedo viviendo sa mga mañana same time, same hour. Aquí ang programa que ustedes gayon. No hay otro sino el Dateline Teleradyo.
Dunkin' learn our New Year treat
Buy a Big Barcada bundle
for only 299 pesos.
and save 136.
Promo available on January 25, 2020 only. Available at select participating outlets only. Dunkin' Donuts. Positive na buy